Yeah, so I mean, this is what they told me. He said he's bringing He said that he's going to bring another one.
We also remind you that the stage is surrounded area areas are reserved for our graduates. Please do not approach the stage. At the conclusion of the ceremony, we kindly request that you and your graduate proceed directly to the gallery doors and out of the building. We appreciate your your respectful commencement program, and we hope that you enjoy the ceremony. Thank you. We know how to improv here at Duke Ellington. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the extraordinary Duke Ellington School of the Arts, class of 2025. Standing before you today is the very definition of Ellington excellence. This class boasts a 99% graduation rate. 6 Ivy League acceptances, and a staggering $34 million in scholarships. More than 10 million above any class before them. And yes, these numbers are remarkable, and they shine brightly. But as proud as we are of these achievements, the true measure of this class cannot be fully captured by numbers. Over the past few months, I found myself wrestling with the single question: how do you measure the greatness of a class? It started around March or April. Comments from faculty and staff across departments would say things like, "I'm gonna really miss this class. This is a really good group of young people. We only see classes like this every once in 10 years. These are true quotes. So I began to reflect on why. Was it because this is the first class since the pandemic to complete all 4 years in the building? Since 2020, we haven't had the gift of knowing a group of students from start to finish like this. Or perhaps it's because of their fierce advocacy. As freshmen, many of you and your families raised your voice to ensure Ellington remained true to its founding mission that our co-founders, Peggy Cooper Cavers and Mike Malone, set before us 50 years ago. You didn't just inherit the legacy, you protected it. Or maybe it was the way that this class demonstrated true artistic community. For the first time in recent memories, seniors consistently invited peers from different departments in their showcase exhibitions and capstone performances, building bridges across discipline, just like our namesake, the man Duke Ellington himself. But then, like all revelations rooted in truth, it came to me not in a whisper, but in a roar. This class will be missed because you collectively, not just one, not just two of you, represent something deeply needed in our world today: hope. And not the kind that found on the bumper sticker or hashtag, but real, enduring hope. Hope that gives us strength, the kind that is needed in times of political division, cultural unrest, and uncertain futures. You represent hope for humanness, what it means to be human, to show empathy and care and compassion with those who are supposedly the wealthiest in the world, said that's our greatest weakness. But you know better. Community and how you lift one another up and collaborate and lead with integrity and truth in your art, in your activism, and your refusal to be silent. This kind of hope doesn't just wait for the future, it builds it. And in building your future, please remember, and I know y'all heard this from me before, be mindful of your thoughts because they become word. Be careful of your words because they become deed. Your deeds are your habit, and your habit is your character. It starts with a thought. Your character. So, final word to my rising artists, scholars, global citizens. Your character as an artist is important because you have been blessed with the gift of music, sight, dance, painting, poetry of all type, which means you have a responsibility. Because unlike the masses, your character touches thousands and millions. Your character, your art has the ability to raise the human consciousness or to perpetuate the madness in the world. Choose wisely. But I know that this group of young people are powerful, and I know they will choose well, which is why we stand here today filled with hope. Class of 2025, thank you for reminding us what is possible. Thank you for being the light in a world that is desperately in need of artists, leaders, and global citizens like you. And congratulations, class of 2025. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and I love you madly.
And now, please welcome to the podium, Deputy Chancellor of DC Public Schools, Dr. Patrick Ashley.
Good afternoon. Class of 2025, you've done it hot in here. It's amazing the energy that you all bring, and it's my privilege to be here today. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I just want to welcome you all here on behalf of Mayor Muriel Bowser, Chancellor Louis Fairby. We're so proud of you and all the accomplishments that brought you here today. Graduation is such a special day, and it's my privilege to be here at Duke Ellington School of the Arts. As an art school graduate myself, this graduation means a lot to me, and to see the work that you all have done over the last 4 years is just incredible. So first, congratulations to the class of 2025. Give yourselves a round of applause. I also like to remind folks that you didn't get here alone. You got here because of a community, the community of your peers around you, the community that is here celebrating with you, those that can't be here today, your family, your friends, your loved ones. And remember that and say thank you to them today, because this is all about you, but you also got here because of the community that you formed and that you will make and carry with you for the rest of your life. So let's give all your family and friends a round of applause. Thank you all for being here. Congratulations to all of you for getting your graduates here. And finally, I can't say enough to thank the educators that pour their heart and soul into each and every one of you, that work tirelessly to make sure that each and every one of you are successful, letters of recommendation, helping you with your projects. And so a round of applause to all the Duke Ellington educators. Thank you very much. So graduate, again, congratulations. Very excited to see all the rest of the performance today, and congratulations.
And now, to offer a proper Ellington salute, please welcome to the podium, April Ellington.
Good afternoon. Woo, that was kind of loud. Class of 2025, first thing I'd like to say is that I'm counting on each and every one of you to keep the legend and the legacy of Duke Ellington alive. 2025, keep Duke Ellington alive. It is my great pleasure to once again join you this afternoon for the class of 2025. My brother Edward Ellington Jr. was unable to be here today. He was on his way this morning from LaGuardia, but was unable to follow through and to make it. But he does send you his congratulations, and you'll see a message that Anthony will throw up on the screen in a little bit. In the interim, Anthony, why don't we start? I've got a few messages from several friends, close friends of Edward and mine, and they'd like to wish you some congratulations. The first one is Mr. Ray Charles Jr., Ray Charles' son, and if you don't know who he is, you better find out. Go ahead on, Anthony.
Greetings. I'm Ray Charles Jr., author, film producer, entrepreneur. My close friends, Edward Ellington Jr. and April Ellington, mentioned the graduation ceremonies at the Duke Ellington School.
Principal and Head of School of the Duke Ellington School of the Arts, Sandy Logan.
Is there somebody backstage standing next to Mr. Testa? Can you remind him that we don't have his sideshow? I said it once, but I wasn't sure why.
Can you remind him that we do not have a slideshow? What is she doing?
We couldn't get it out.
Wait, where is she at? Oh, sorry. She lost it. He said slideshow.
All right.
The graduation.
Good evening, everyone.
The grad.
Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the extraordinary Duke Ellington School of the Arts class of 2025. Standing before you today is the very definition of Ellington excellence. This class boasts a 99% graduation
It's
rate.
not working.
Six Ivy League substances and a staggering $34 million in scholarships. More than 10 million above any class before them. And yes, these numbers are remarkable, and they shine brightly. But as proud as we are of these achievements, the true measure of this class cannot be fully captured by numbers. Over the past few months, I found myself wrestling with the single question: how do you measure the greatness of a class? It started around March or April. Comments from faculty and staff across departments would say things like, "I really miss this class. This is a really good group of young people. We only see classes like this every once in a while." So I began to reflect on why.
So I'm gonna have you bring the site.
Was it because this is the first class since the pandemic to complete all 4 years in the building? Since 2020, we haven't had the gift of knowing a group of students from start to finish like this. Or perhaps it's because of their fierce advocacy. As freshmen, many of you and your families raised your voice to ensure Ellington remained true to its founding mission that our co-founders, Peggy Cooper-Kakers and Mike Malone, set before us 50 years ago. You didn't just inherit the legacy, you protected it. Or maybe it was the way this class demonstrated a true artistic community. For the first time in recent memory, seniors consistently invited peers from different departments to showcase exhibitions and capstone performances, building bridges across discipline, just like our namesake, the man Duke Ellington was. But then, like all revelations rooted in truth, it came to me not in a whisper, but in a roar. This class will be missed because you collectively, not just one, not just two,
Oh, it might be the
represent
one in the
something deeply rooted in our world today.
I think it is the one.
Hope.
But the chance one needs to be black.
And not the kind that found on the bumper sticker or hashtag,
With black is in
but real, enduring hope. Hope that gives us strength.
I love
The
that.
kind that is needed in times of political division, cultural unrest, and uncertain futures. You represent hope for humanness, what it means to be human, to show empathy and care and compassion with those who were supposedly the wealthiest in the world, said that's our greatest weakness. But you know better. Community and how you lift one another up and collaborate and lead with integrity and truth in your art, in your activism, and your refusal to be silent. This kind of hope doesn't just wait for the future, it builds it. And in building your future, please remember, and I know y'all heard this from me, be mindful of your thoughts because they become words. Be careful of your words because they become deed. Your deeds are your habit, and your habit is your character. It starts with a thought. Your character
Patrick Ashley.
Good afternoon. Class of 2025, you've done it hot in here. That's just, it's amazing the energy that you all bring, and it's my privilege to be here today. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I just want to welcome you all here on behalf of Mayor Muriel Bowser, Chancellor Lewis Fairby. We're so proud of you and all the accomplishments that brought you here today. Graduation is such a special day, and it's my privilege to be here at Duke Ellington School of the Arts. As an arts graduate myself, this graduation means a lot to me, and to see the work that you all have done over the last 4 years is just incredible. So first, congratulations to the class of 2025. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'd also like to remind folks that you didn't get here alone. You got here because of the community of your peers around you, the community that is here celebrating with you, those that can't be here today, your family, your friends, your loved ones. And remember that and say thank you to them today, because this is all about you, but you also got here because of the community that you will make and carry with you for the rest of your life. So let's give all your family and friends a round of applause. Thank you all for being here. Congratulations to all of you for getting your graduates here. And finally, I can't say enough to thank the educators that pour their heart and soul into each and every one of you, that work tirelessly to make sure that each and every one of you are successful, letters of recommendation, helping you with your projects. And so, a round of applause to all the Duke Ellington educators. Thank you very much. Again, congratulations. Very excited to see all the rest of the performance today, and congratulations.
And now, to offer a proper Ellington salute, please welcome to the podium, April Ellington.
Good afternoon. That was kind of loud. Class of 2025, first thing I'd like to say is that I'm counting on each and every one of you to keep the legend and the legacy of Duke Ellington alive. 2025, keep Duke Ellington alive. It is my great pleasure to once again join you this afternoon for the class of 2025. My brother Edward Ellington Jr. is unable to be here today. He was on his way this morning from LaGuardia, but was unable to follow through and to make it. But he does send you his congratulations, and you'll see a message that Anthony will throw up on the screen in a little bit. In the interim, Anthony, why don't we start? I've got a few messages from several friends, close friends of Edward and mine, and they'd like to wish you some congratulations. The first one is Mr. Ray Charles Jr., Ray Charles' his son, and if you don't know who he is, you better find out.
You might want to take it right
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Greetings. I'm Ray Charles Jr., author, film producer, entrepreneur.
Oh, yeah.
My close friends Edward Ellington Jr. and April Ellington mentioned the graduation day ceremonies at the Duke Ellington School of the Arts this day, June 13, 2025.
I said, I guess she feels better.
When they expressed how proud they were of your hard work and your accomplishments, I wanted to send my own personal message to you, and it is this. Keep up the hard work, the excellent work of which you have done, and the accomplishments which have moved you forward to this day and beyond. My father always spoke to me about focus and excellence. And he stated, you cannot achieve excellence unless you think excellence. The state of excellence represents your mindset, your desire, and your will to succeed. And I know that you all will. And I simply just wanted to share this with you and congratulate you all on a job well done. And I'm wishing you peace and blessings. Take care.
If you haven't seen the film Ray, you should see it. He's the executive producer. Without further ado, I think I have another message or two in the
message that I have to bring to you this afternoon is from Mr. H.B. Barnum, who was here. All of you were not able to attend on March 31st when he came and joined and gave his master class. But for those of you who were here, you'll know who he is. And for those of you who were not here, if you don't know who he is, you need to do a little bit of research, due diligence, and know who this man is. He is a living legend, currently 88 years old. Was musical conductor for Aretha Franklin for 38 years. He's my brother and my musical conductor currently. He's worked with everybody from Sinatra the list goes on and on and on, to even Gladys Knight and Hicks. Go ahead on, Anthony, you want to roll it?
First, let me thank you for the wonderful time you showed me in March. Campus. Gentlemen, tomorrow, today is graduation. So I want to.
I can't even lie, this might be the best hand I've ever gotten.
Speak for yourself. My hand is horrible. Oh, yo, what's up? I got a question for you. How do you want to be remembered by the staff and students of this department?
What's the sense in sharing this one and only life? Ending up just another lost and lonely wife. You count up the years and they will be filled with tears. Love only breaks up to start over again. You'll get the babies, but you won't have your man. While he's busy loving every woman that he can. Say I'm gonna leave 100 times a day. It's easier said than done when you just can't break away. Oh, young hearts, run free. They'll never be hung up like my man and me. My man and me. Oh, young hearts, to yourself.
I want to be remembered as someone who is optimistic. If I got a bad grade on a test, I wouldn't use that to an excuse of gloom over that, but instead I'll use that to motivate me and to improve me more. And also, I want to be remembered as someone who was kind to the peers, or to my peers and staff.
I want to be remembered as a student that was always up for the job, up for the challenge, whether that be inside of school, outside of school, just somebody that was always available and dependable, just a genuine person, indeed.
I like to consider myself one of the best students to ever step into this department. I feel like I established a new culture, one where installation was something that a lot of students enjoy doing. I pride myself in the fact that I was able to do it and teach other people how to do it, along with my right-hand man for 4 years. And the last thing I'll say is that I hope I'm remembered for my installation and eagerness and my artwork. Yeah.
I want to be remembered for my art, whether that was music or photography. But I also want to be remembered as an installer, a go-to installer for Ms. Stewart, along with my right-hand man. All the exhibitions we put up over the years was fun, and ready to take my passions on to the next level.
I feel like I want to be remembered as somebody who was always like super duper proud to be in museum studies. Like I feel like definitely being an SGA and like always like committed to coming to the events or committed to like helping out with the exhibitions. Like I just want somebody like, I feel like if you know me, you know I'm always super proud to be in museum studies, never embarrassed. So I think I just want to be known as like super duper like hardworking, if anything.
I would like my classmates to remember me as someone who's cool and someone they can go to. And I hope my teachers remember me as someone who is a dedicated student and a good student.
I feel like I'm more on the introverted side, so honestly I just hope to be remembered as kind. I feel like on like the rare occasion I do speak, I hope it's taken positively.
I want to be remembered as somebody who was very well dressed, the best dressed actually in the whole school. But I also want to be remembered as somebody who was very creative and very nice to everybody pretty much, and did all I could for the department.
I want to be remembered as someone that was always here with a smile on my face and always in a happy mood, and that had like a good relationship with my peers and my teachers, and was always in the school spirit, so having fun and going around, yay!
I want to be remembered as someone who always brought the energy to a classroom, and I also want to be remembered as someone who expressed herself emotionally, whether it be through a lens or my poetry.
I'd like to be remembered in museum studies as someone who's very dedicated to helping out whenever I could, and also someone who's very vibrant and experimental, always taking on new challenges and trying new things.
I want to be remembered as the person that really cared, because I hope my teachers and my peers can forgive me for whenever I would be a little too passionate whenever things would go left rather than right.
I want to be remembered as someone who is a good artist and who put effort into their work. And I definitely want to be remembered for my senior project. And I want to be remembered as someone who thought outside the box and just as a chill person.
I want to be remembered as somebody who really loved museum studies and was really dedicated and passionate about what we do. I also want to be remembered as someone who really immersed themselves in this experience, whether that be inside or outside of the classroom, and also as someone who you could count on to get things done, whether that be have some sort of curatorial direction or format, labels, and acknowledgements.
I want to be remembered as somebody who overcame challenges, no matter the situation, who put their best foot forward and came in every single day with a smile on their face, ready to take on any challenge of the day.
And now, please welcome to the podium your salutatorian for the class of 2025, Amarantha Fox Hernandez.
Hi, everyone. I stand here today immensely grateful for the opportunity to speak to you all as your salutatorian. High school has been, as I'm sure everyone can relate to, full of many ups and downs, but we made it, and now is our time to venture out into the world. It is the sad reality that the time we live in is not easy and only grows more turbulent by the day. The line between good and bad, right and wrong, has become blurred. This is why, more than ever, I place emphasis on the skills and virtues I discovered and developed throughout my time here. One of the most important things I've learned is the value of integrity, the benefit of doing things the right, honest way, even if it happens to be the long way. I've always come away a stronger, more skillful student. Now that it is so easy to find shortcuts or roundabouts to anything, students who really dive deep into the topics presented to them, professionals who complete and examine their work with care, and artists who take time finding genuine inspiration and craft with intention will be those who lead the world into a more innovative and mindful future. Or to say it another way, if you push yourself out of your comfort zone with a challenge, you have the ability to push society out of its complacency.
Amen.
In my AP government class, taught by Mr. Carias, we analyzed documents written by our founding fathers. In many of these, the Roman Empire was often idealized as the pinnacle of democracy. But in reality, the empire was not very democratic at all. It is important to question whether an idea is supported by implementation. Whether our modern democracies really embody the word democratic is highly debatable. The image and reality of our institutions can be two completely different things. Now, with the multitude of means with which to manipulate people, whether through online propaganda or AI, it is easier than ever to be deceived, and it is vital to search for the motive behind a message. This class gave me the sagacity to understand that, to read between the lines, to compare an idea versus its implementation, and understand the fundamental purpose of government. I also look back on my many math classes taught by Ms. Shaw with much gratitude. I don't know where she is, but my calculus courses taught me to keep an open mind. They often contained ambiguous concepts. Sometimes there would be multiple answers, and not all of them were right. These were things that took time adjusting to after years of being taught in multiple subjects to work on a straightforward track to find the one clear answer. But these math classes really stretched my mind. They forced me to envision the process and outcome of a problem from the beginning and understand that most problems can be dealt with multiple ways. These are valuable skills when you have a lifetime of complex, multifaceted issues to face. But it was also you all, each and every one of you, whether we are friends, acquaintances, or simply pass each other in the hallway, who taught me lessons and made my experience at Ellington what it became. You all collectively created the environment that allowed me to move through phases in my life and find my potential. Watching those of you who are performing artists stand on stage with outstanding confidence helped me stand here today and speak with conviction. Passing the intricate and thought-provoking works of those of you who make physical creations motivates me to think thoroughly through my ideas. Listening to you all who are poets tell stories through words showed me the power of speech. You all have inspired me to ask more of myself and the world around me, to be curious and inquisitive, and for that I am very grateful. So, I repeat, we made it to graduation together. Each and every one of us has gone through the dual curriculum, a very unique experience that brings us together. And now, as we venture off to different states, even countries, we will always remember this as the place and time in which we began to explore our passions, collaborate with others of similar interests, and met many of the people who have shaped us. The collective memory of Ellington unites us in a way few other schools can understand. The lessons I learned here, the value of integrity, critical thought, foresight, time management, and of course, the importance of the arts. These are lessons I will take with me to the next step of my life. I hope to have inspired those around me and continue to inspire people to adopt these values. I know they are what will help me excel going forward and do something meaningful with my life, to leave a mark that helps move our society into a more equitable, ethical, and progressive era. We were all accepted to Ellington among a large pool of candidates, and we were accepted to colleges among one of the largest, if not the largest pool of candidates ever. We should feel special and important. We are capable of doing anything we set our minds to. I want to thank my teachers who encouraged me to always submit my best work and never once discouraged me from a challenge. In addition to Ms. Shaw and Mr. Carias, I also want to thank my history teachers, Mr. Freund and Mr. Edge, my science teacher, Dr. Nickerson, my vocal technique teacher, Dr. Spells, who supported me on my vocal journey the past 4 years, and my English teachers, Ms. Francis and Mr. Verlich. I would also like to thank my best friends Asanti Elias and Autumn Drake for being with me through my trials and tribulations and always reminding me of who I am and going to Starbucks with me. That was fun. Okay. Lastly, I want to thank my father, Jeremy Flax, for providing me with the opportunity to engage in so many academic and extracurricular endeavors. My mother, Elizabeth Hernandez, for being the pillar of my life and bringing me to and from school every single day. My grandmother, Cecilia, for making the most delicious food and altering my dresses. Yep. And my dog, Bella, who has brought me great joy since she first came to my home when I was in 3rd grade. We should not think of this as the end, but the start of something greater. Thank you.
And now, to present Knock Knock by Daniel Beatty, please welcome graduating theater department senior, Makai Lee.
As a boy, I shared a game with my father. Played it every morning till I was 3. He would knock on my door and I would pretend to be asleep till he got right next to the bed. And I would just get up and jump into his arms. Good morning, Papa. and he would tell me he loved me. We shared a game, knock knock. Until that day when the knock never came. And my mama takes me on a ride past cornfields on this never-ending highway till we reach a place of high, rusty gates. A confused little boy, I entered the building carried in my mama's arms. Knock, knock. We reach a room of windows and brown faces, and behind one of the windows sits my father. I jump joyously out of my mama's arms and I run towards my father only to be confronted by this window. I knock trying to break through the glass, trying to get to my father. I knock as my mama pulls me away before my father even says a word. And for years, he never said a word. And so 25 years later, I write these words for the little boy in me who still awaits his papa's knock. Papa, come home, 'cause I miss you. I miss you waking me up in the mornings and telling me that you love me. Papa, come home, because there are things I don't know and I thought maybe you could teach me. How to shave, how to dribble a ball, how to talk to a lady, how to walk like a man. Papa, come home, because I decided a while back I wanted to be just like you. But I'm forgetting who you are. And so 25 years later, a little boy cries, and I write these words to try to heal, and I try to father myself. And I dream of a father who says the words my father did not. Dear son, I'm sorry I never came home. For every lesson I failed to teach, hear these words. Shave in one direction in strong, deliberate strokes to avoid irritation. Dribble the page with the brilliance of your ballpoint pen. Walk like a god and your goddess will come to you. No longer will I be there to knock on your door, so you must learn to knock for yourself. Knock down doors of racism and poverty that I could not. Knock down doors of opportunities for the lost brilliance of the black men who crowd these cells. Knock with the diligence for the sake of your children. And knock for me. For as long as you are free, these prison gates cannot contain my spirit. Knock with the knowledge that you are my son. But you are not my choices. Yes, We are our Father's sons and daughters, but we are not their choices. For despite their absence, we are still here, still alive, still breathing with the power to change this world, one little boy and girl at a time. Knock, knock. We are.
And now, please welcome back to the stage the Duke Ellington Chorale, conducted by Dr. Patrick Lundy.
Listening to you all who are poets tell stories through words showed me the power of speech. You all have inspired me to ask more of myself and the world around me, to be curious and inquisitive, and for that I am very grateful. So I repeat, we made it to graduation together. Each and every one of us has gone through the dual curriculum, a very unique experience that brings us together. And now, as we venture off to different states, even countries, we will always remember this as the place and time in which we began to explore our passions, collaborate with others of similar interests, and met many of the people who have shaped us. The collective memory of Ellington unites us in a way few other schools can understand. The lessons I learned here, the value of integrity, critical thought, foresight, time management, and of course, the importance of the arts. These are lessons I will take with me to the next step of my life. I hope to have inspired those around me and continue to inspire people to adopt these values. I know they are what will help me excel going forward and do something meaningful with my life, to leave a mark that helps move our society into a more equitable, ethical, and progressive era. We were all accepted to Ellington among a large pool of candidates, and we were accepted to colleges among one of the largest, if not the largest, pool of candidates ever. We should feel special extracurricular endeavors. My mother, Elizabeth Hernandez, for being the pillar of my life and bringing me to and from school every single day. My grandmother, Cecilia, for making the most delicious food and altering my dresses. And my dog, Bella, who has brought me great joy since she first came to my home when I was in 3rd grade. We should not think of this as the end, but the start of something greater. Thank you.
And now, to present Knock Knock by Daniel Beatty. And now, please welcome to the podium Ms. Annie Watley, Mr. Zach Kafritz, and Dr. Amber Golden.
Proud alumni, parent of 2 graduates from visual arts and instrumental music. And I have a special award that I am honored to give tonight for a parent advocate who really helped change the tide of the parents' advocacy to fight for you, to fight for this school and ensure that the legacy for the last 50 years can continue in excellence and well supported for the next 50 years and beyond. Her work to rally students, to rally parents, to have us protest across the city to raise awareness of the resources needed to support you are unmatched. I am honored to ask Ms. Doreen Blue to the stage so that we can honor her for her advocacy and her work as a parent leader of this school. And I will say to all parents, I will say to you, each of you students, your voice, your work, your contributions are necessary. $5, $25, come visit the school, be an ambassador for the school. In order for us to continue, we need you. We need parents to stand up. We need parents to advocate for the resources needed for this school and to help us raise money to support the school. It is so important, and as you can see from these wonderful students, it is worth every hour of work we put in for you. So is Miss Doreen, if Miss Doreen Blue? Okay.
Make sure we get her award.
So she may be downstairs in the performance room, but I would love everyone to give a warm, roaring round of applause for Miss Doreen Blue and her advocacy for Duke Ellington School of the Arts. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Zach Kafritz. I'm a Vice President of the Ellington Fund Board and a member of the DSAP Board. But for the purposes of this evening, I'm here as the son of Peggy Cooper Kafritz, co-founder, obviously, of the school, to present some awards in her honor and for this year, because the class is so exceptional, 6 students will be receiving these awards. And each of these awards is in $5,000 to help you in any of your future endeavors. So the first Kafritz Award will be given to 2 students who brought the most spirit to Duke Ellington, who exemplified bright personality and love of life. This year's awardees are from Camp, Destin Montague, From visual arts, Ana Gonzalez Galvan.
All right.
Congratulations. The second Cooper Cafritz Award will be given to 2 students who are intelligent, demonstrate leadership skills, understand responsibility, and can always be counted on to get the job done. The first of these awardees from Museum Studies is Kwesi Adai. The next awardee from TDP is Zaya Mosey. Finally, the third Cooper Cafritz Award will be given to 2 students who possess the spirit of kindness and compassion, give back to their community, and are always in service of those in need. The first of the final awardees from visual arts, Taylor Banks. And last, but certainly not least, from the theater department, Aaron Curtis.
And again, now you all get to see in the flesh Miss Doreen Blue, Parent Advocate of the Year. Okay, we're gonna come around.
I just want to make an appeal to all of y'all. It was such a pleasure to be able to take your children down to the mayor's office and to stand on Freedom Plaza to protest about giving Duke their money in order for you to turn out 113, 131, 150, 170, I don't care what the number is. Every last one of them deserve everything that Duke has to give them. If you haven't done anything as a parent here at this school, coming in, going out, I would say get involved with the Shade. Get involved in your PTA here, because each and every last one of us has to be involved to make this continue to be here another 50 years. I would take my last, and my son knows it, Jacob Hodges, I would take my last to go down and to do whatever was necessary to make sure this school had full funding. Every last one of these kids in 2025 was fearless. They went everywhere and anywhere, and they knew that somewhere along the way, if they was going to take us down, I had 300 for each and every last one of them to get out of jail. So I want to say to you that every last one of you, right now in this charge, as the alumni, you got to give back. Give $1, give 10, give 15, give 20. But when these stars go out here to get it, they got it. They got it already. I just want to thank you. I love Duke more madly than madly can say. And if you need anything from me, I'm still here because DC stands for Doreen City.
Amen. Good evening. My name is Annie Watley. I'm a member of the Ellington Fund, and I currently serve as the chair of Nominations and Governance Committee. Since 1979, the Ellington Fund, the charitable arm of Duke Ellington School of the Arts, has helped fill the gap between DC public schools funding and the cost of a world-class arts education. The Ellington Fund is a proud partner of the Duke Ellington School of the Arts project. Over the years, several major scholarships and awards have been established by alumni, families, and friends of the Ellington community, and some of those scholarships were awarded this past Tuesday at the Senior Awards ceremony. They include the Daniel and Jacqueline Suror Awards for $1,500 each to Aja Ford, Julian Selman, and Alice Wodash. The Ellington Fund Award for $1,000 was given to Salome Johnson Harris. The Janet B. Rubin Award for $3,500 was given to Alexander Burko. The J. Berman Awards for $2,500 each were given to Somaya Seibert and Layla Eisenberg. The Jim Mayo Award for $1,000 was given to Cal DeLuce. The Lauren Marshall Memorial Scholarship for $4,000 was given to Trinity Moore Stone. The Spirit of Ellington Awards for $1,000 each were given to Maya Dukes and Reese Mitchell. The $3,500 Todd Eckhart Memorial Scholarship was given to Nima Ashford. And finally, the two Wade Family Scholarships for $2,500 were given to Kunaya Swan and Ty Brown. Thank you.
And now, please welcome to the podium your class of 2025 valedictorian, Caduce Johannes.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank the people who have led me to where I am today. My parents, Mommy and Joni, my brother Kiru, my huge extended family, my piano teachers, Dr. Min and Dr. Raymond Jackson, the instrumental department chairs, Mr. Irvin and Mrs. Woods, Principal Logan, AP Daniel, Mr. Davis, Mr. Testa, and so many others who have helped me achieve my dreams. Some of my earliest memories are simple ones. Being 5 years old, sitting in the food court at Union Station with my dad and eating chicken teriyaki. In our conversations, he would teach me lessons, one of those being to always think proactively. To picture the future not as something that happens to you, but something you walk towards with intention. He taught me to imagine who I wanted to be and to start laying the foundation now, even if it didn't make sense yet. At the time, it felt like an advanced concept that even the brightest 5-year-old could not grasp. But now it finally clicks. When you think proactively, you begin to see the present as already becoming the past. You prepare not only for the path you hope to follow, but also for the moments when you stumble, when things don't go to plan, and when surprises, good and bad, arrive at your doorstep. That mindset, slowly but surely, shaped who I am today. And today, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude to stand before the class of 2025. I've grown up with you not just in age, but in heart, in understanding, and in strength. I've seen you dream big and bounce back even bigger. I've witnessed you pour yourselves into your art, your friendships, your futures. Some of you will sing on the world's greatest stages, play in major orchestras, paint million-dollar portraits. Some of you will go on to win Grammys, Oscars, maybe even Nobel Prizes. But perhaps more importantly, all of you will carry pieces of these 4 years wherever you go. As we celebrate all that we've achieved, I'd like to take a few moments to revisit some of my favorite memories that have made these years so meaningful. In freshman year, early morning track practice with the Dessa Bolts. Going to Six Flags at the end of the year. Cole, Chris, and Destin's rap battle during lunch. Dave Chappelle visiting the school. Watching documentaries in Mr. Johnson's history class. Playing airplane simulators with Noam in Miss Harper's class, for those who remember Noam. Competing on Kahoot with Aja in Spanish class. Romeo and Juliet in Mr. Swinson's. And in sophomore year, Mr. Freund's weather checks and updates on his kids. Washington Jazz Arts Institute with Mr. Yarbrough. Building rockets in Miss P's chemistry class. The First Lady of France visiting the school. Playing Crazy 8 in Algebra 2 with Layla, Maddie, Aaron Clark, Mac, and Zephyr. Yep. Playing harp in the orchestra for the instrumental and vocal winter concerts. Bowling with the piano ensemble. Mr. Jaws Down Nows. And in junior year, going to Austria with Johnny and Otis. Studying APUSH and AP Bio at the Georgetown Library with Elias, who gives me credit for inspiring him to succeed. Getting help from Amarantha in APUSH. Accidentally presenting my search history in APUSH, and Drew telling the entire school about it. AP Calc with Bess, who kept me motivated even when I would fall asleep. Playing Brahms' Haydn Variations with Otis. Sharing the piano part in the show choir show with Caleb Johnson. Going to the Kennedy Center and playing duets with Jared. Practicing studying, eating, and sleeping in Dr. Min's room. And in senior year, meeting my favorite freshmen, Niall and Siddharth. AP African American with Anna and John. And in a crowd, a couple of smart rap youngins, hip hop skidoos. Yep. Jazz combo gigs with Miles, Allison, Jonathan, Stiff, and our inside jokes in the clubs, cheesecakes, chem labs, smoothies, taking knees, Sensei Bob, and Miles's phrases. Mr. Verlich's many deadline extensions for Othello, Jane Eyre, and the Bluest Eye. Mr. Creas's DC History final project with Bess, Anna, and Sol. The students versus staff basketball game. My senior recital at the Kennedy Center. And playing on Allison's, Layla's, Bess's, Sanai's, Leah's, Miles's, and Jonathan's senior recitals. And all the op shops, theater senior projects, VA and museum studies showcases, camp shows, instrumental concerts, and dance shows. Reflecting on these memories, I'm reminded that thinking proactively doesn't mean rushing past the present. It means recognizing its value while we still have it. The joy we found here is part of the future we've been preparing for all along. As we each move into our next chapters, I carry deep gratitude for this time we've shared. Thank you, class of 2025, for the lessons, the laughter, and the moments that made this experience so rich. I'm so proud to have grown alongside you. Thank you.
And now, to present solos that they choreographed, please welcome graduating dance department seniors Journey Maxfield and Zayn Mohammed.
I'm a member of the Ellington Fund, and I currently serve as the chair of Nominations and Governance Committee. Since 1979, the Ellington Fund, the charitable arm of Duke Ellington School of the Arts, has helped fill the gap between DC public schools funding and the cost of a world-class arts education. The Ellington Fund is a proud partner of the Duke Ellington School of the Arts project. Over the years, several major scholarships and awards have been established by alumni, families, and friends of the
And Reese Mitchell. The $3,500 Todd Eckhart Memorial Scholarship is given to Nima Ashford. And finally, the two Wade Family Scholarships of $2,500 were given to Kunaya, Swan, and Tyron.
And now, please welcome to the podium your class of 2025 valedictorian.
Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank the people who have led me to where I am today. My parents, Mommy and Joni, my brother Kiru, my extended family, my piano teachers, Dr. Min and Dr. Raymond Jackson, the instrumental department chairs, Mr. Irvin and Mrs. Woods, Principal Logan, AP Daniel, Mr. Davis, Mr. Westa, and so many others who have helped me achieve my dreams. Some of my earliest memories are simple ones. Being 5 years old, sitting in the food court at Union Station with my dad and eating chicken teriyaki. In our conversations, he would teach me lessons, one of those being to always think proactively. To picture the future not as something that happens to you, but something you walk towards with intention. He taught me to imagine who I wanted to be and to start laying the foundation now, even if it didn't make sense yet. At the time, it felt like an advanced concept.
And now, to introduce our commencement speaker, please welcome to the stage your Student Government Association President, graduating senior Zaya Mosey.
Edwina Finley is an award-winning film, television, and theater actress celebrated by critics as a marvel to watch. Known to global audience as the hilarious Sheila in Shonda Rhimes' hit Netflix series, The Residents, Edwina first turned heads as Tosha on HBO's groundbreaking series, The Wire, and garnered critical attention for her role as Rosie in Ava DuVernay's Sundance award-winning feature, Middle of Nowhere. She then earned an Independent Spirit Award nomination for Best Supporting Female for her skin-prickling performance in Free Indeed. A vibrant and versatile actress, Edwina starred opposite Toni Collette in Amazon's global thriller, The Power, as Kevin Hart's wife, Rita, in Warner Bros. Hit comedy, Get Hard with Will Ferrell, Fear the Walking Dead, Tyler Perry's If Loving You Is Wrong, HBO's Veep, Rogue Agent, Black Lightning, Chicago Med, HBO's Treme, and Shots Fired by Woman King director Gina Prince Bythewood. Edwina is a proud native of Washington, D.C., where she attended Duke Ellington School of the Arts, then studied drama at NYU's Tisch School of the Arts. Theatrically, Edwina has performed around the world and at some of the nation's finest theaters, including the Kennedy Center, Shakespeare's Theater Company, Juilliard, Atlantic Theater Company, Center Theater Group, Baltimore Center Stage, and Cleveland Playhouse. Edwina received a Barrymore Award for Outstanding Lead Actress for the hysterical drama G's Ben and an NAACP Theater Award nomination for Eclipse, set during the Liberian War.
Edwina's work has been featured in Oprah, People, Time Magazine, The New York Times, The Washington Post, In Style, Essence, Hollywood Reporter, and more. Proclaimed in the New York Times as a life force, Edwina is a global speaker, mentor, and CEO of Abundance Life University. This fall, she will release her debut book entitled The World is Waiting for You, a faithful and laugh out loud guide to manifesting your God dream and creating the life you've always wanted. With a foreword by Academy Award-winning actress Viola Davis, the book shares Edwina's hard-won wisdom regarding manifesting your highest vision, strategically preparing for the life you are praying for, and bravely unleashing your gifts and talents to change the world. Connect with Edwina and pre-order her new book at theworldiswaiting.org. Please welcome to the stage Edwina Finley.
Hello, Ellington! Is Duke Ellington in the building? Hello, Washington, D.C.! Hey, it feels so good to be home, and thank you for that beautiful, beautiful introduction. I just feel overwhelmed tonight, to be honest with you. My heart is bursting with the enthusiasm that after all these years, remembering my own graduation from Duke Ellington and looking out on these beautiful, fabulous faces, these graduates of 2025. Can we give them a round of applause? This is definitely a full circle manifestation. Now, I want to know how well you know Duke Ellington. So let me hear it. You must take the, to go to Sugar Hill way up in Harlem, and if you miss the, we're in the building soon. Harlem, yes. Hurry, get on board, it's coming. Listen to the rails are humming. All aboard. Get on the airplane. Soon you'll be up in Sugar Hill, Harlem. Yes! I'm in the right room. I just want to say congratulations, class of 2025. I flew all the way here from Los Angeles, California, to be with you today because there is nowhere I'd rather be. Years ago, I sat exactly where you are sitting. This same auditorium, same nervous energy crackling through the air like electricity before a storm. Same dreams burning so bright in my belly that I thought they just might burst through my ribs and light up this entire room. And I'm sure you feel that same way tonight. I feel that same pulsing energy here today. Walking through these hollowed halls of Duke Ellington, you can't help but feel the genius humming in the walls, the way music spills out of practice rooms and mingles with poetry echoing down corridors, the way that the dancers glided through these spaces like choreographing life itself. Each of you is brimming with greatness. You're teeming with fire. You're standing on the edge of something extraordinary. A life-changing new season is upon you. So mark this day. Today is the day you are crossing over. I want everybody to say that today, I'm crossing over. That's right, one more time. Today, I'm crossing over. That is right. I felt led to look up that word graduation. And here's what I found. To pass from one stage of experience, proficiency, or prestige to a usually higher one. So come on, somebody, I want you to say, I'm going higher. I'm going higher tonight. This is graduation day. That's right, it is time to catapult to your new level. Your talents, your vision, your relentless drive for progress, your spirit brought you to this moment, and you are crossing over. Why? Because the world is waiting for you. Not the someday you, not the older you, not the more experienced you. Right now, in all of your youthful glory, with all of your passion, your ideas, your fervor, your genius, your beautiful belief that impossible is just another word for miracle. Today, you are graduating from more than just high school. You're graduating from peer pressure to purpose, from wondering if you're good enough to knowing you are more than enough. From a fear of failure to a future that is filled with extraordinary success. From doubt to destiny, from playing small to taking up space. From waiting for permission to taking your position. From being overlooked to being undeniable. You are moving and graduating from wondering if you belong to knowing you were born for this. You are graduating from one level of life to the next. And on this day, you are being catapulted into your star power and released into your greatness because the world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you to shine like the bright star that you already are. You are a star. I want to hear you say it. I am a star. I am a star. That's right, and you already know it. Being a star, let me tell you something. As someone that lives and works in Hollywood, I can tell you being a star is much more than money, fame, followers, or acclaim. A true star is a person who is willing to shine their light brightly, boldly in places of darkness, to go where they are needed most and harness that starlight that will set many other people on fire with possibility. You are the next generation of trailblazers. You are the next generation of entrepreneurs and artists and visionaries and philanthropists and teachers and scholars. And as Duke Ellington himself said, art is dangerous. It is one of the few things that can change people's lives. And I take that responsibility very seriously. Years ago, when I was 17 years old, graduating from Duke Ellington, exactly where you are sitting, let me tell you something that happened at my Duke Ellington graduation that has impacted me so deeply that I actually wrote about it in my new book, The World is Waiting for You. I had just finished my graduation performance right here on the stage. I was the senior class president doing the absolute most, singing, dancing, acting, twirling, jeteing down the halls, all the things. And after all of these wonderful things that this phenomenal school taught me to do, when we finished and turned our caps and turned our tassels and threw up our hats and eased on down the road out to the lobby, this weighty spiritual presence came upon me. I literally collapsed to the ground right at the threshold of the theater. I was physically arrested. I could not stand up. My body was pressed down by an invisible hand. I could not move. And as I lay on the ground weeping for the first time, I heard the voice of God. As I was powerless on my knees, he whispered to me, "How has this place been changed as a result of your presence?" And ever since that auspicious graduation day, that question follows me everywhere I go. How has this place, these people, been changed as a result of your presence? Now I live with that question on set, in rehearsals, in every press interview, at home with my family. And today, in this full circle moment, I encourage you to internalize that question as well. How has this place, this school, Duke Ellington, your friends, your neighborhood, your family, been changed and impacted by you? That's how you know you're called. When you realize that your very birth was timed to fulfill a divine assignment, and your time is now. You were brought forth in 2025 for such a time as this. It is no coincidence that you are graduating in this very year. And as the beloved Nina Simone said, it is an artist's duty to reflect the times in which we live. You were born into this time for a unique purpose that you were meant to fulfill. And as my dear mentor and friend Viola Davis often quotes, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Here's the secret. We need you. We need your voice. We need your imagination, your determination, your creativity, and your light. As you launch into this world and manifest your God-sized dreams, ask yourself, what does this world need from me? How can I use my gifts to positively impact those around me? This journey, especially if you decide to move forward as an artist, will not always be easy. There will be nights when you are practicing until dawn, and you already have. You know about it. You're writing until your fingers cramp up, painting until sunrise, wondering if you're crazy for choosing this path. But you're not crazy. You're called. You didn't just attend this school, you transformed it. And that's what I saw tonight. Your creativity is painted on these walls. Your music echoes throughout these hallways. And your stories will continue to live on in the hearts of every teacher who witnessed your gifts unfold. This place didn't just teach you technique. It taught you that art isn't just decoration. It's a necessity. It's oxygen. It's how we heal, how we love, how we feel. Dream what I call God dreams. Dreams that are so big they scare you. Dreams that don't only serve you, but also serve to lift everyone else up around you. Dreams that are so magnificent, you know that you need divine help to make them come to pass. The truth is that when one of us wins, we all win. My dream was always to represent DC culture on screen, to the point where during the pandemic, I started taking online courses through UCLA to create a new show, Chocolate City, that was all set right here in Washington. So when I got that script from Shonda Rhimes and Shondaland for the residents, and I saw this fabulous character, Miss Sheila. Can I smoke in here? I said, oh, this is my opportunity to bring the real culture of Washington to the forefront for the first time. And like you, there are certain uniquenesses that you have being born and bred in Washington and attending Duke Ellington that the world is waiting to receive on the world stage. In a few moments, this chapter of your life is going to end. And you might feel scared. You might wonder if you've learned enough. You might wonder if you're ready. But here's what I flew all the way across the country to tell you. You are ready. You are prepared. You are enough. And the world is waiting for you. Before I send you out there, I just want to give you something powerful that helped me when I graduated from Duke Ellington and went on to NYU. One of my very first jobs was at the Shakespeare Theater. Shakespeare Theater, Kennedy Center, Studio Theater, and then I was cast in my very first TV show as an actress, The Wire on HBO. Thank you. But when I was backstage at the Shakespeare Theater, I would collect these big magazines and I'd put them in my dressing room. And I'd get scissors and glue and a big, big fat journal. And I started creating my vision book. I told Oprah, who I've been blessed to work with, some people have a vision board, I have a vision book. And in that vision book, I laid out 50 years of my life, pretty much starting right around your age. And here we are at the 50-year anniversary of the Duke Ellington School of the Arts. Give it up. 50 years. Peggy Cooper K-Fritz and Mike Malone had a vision. They envisioned all of us in this gorgeous, fabulous auditorium and edifice. They envisioned us taking the baton and carrying the trail, blazing new trails for others to follow. So my question for you today is, what is your vision? What's your vision that in 50 years we'll be able to look back and see that these students of 2025 brought something that endured so long and was so powerful that it literally changed the course of history? Think about it for a moment. There's something called neuroimaging, which is literally how your brain works, that your brain actually does not differentiate between an imagined experience and a real one. That's how powerful your vision and imagination is. So I just want everybody to close their eyes, everyone, parents included, teachers, and I want you to see yourself 10 years into the future, 2035. Where are you? What are you doing? What do you see? What do you smell? Who's around you? What are you driving? What mark have you made on the world? Are you on a Broadway stage? Have your works just opened at the Met? Where are you? And what have you given? What have you given into the lives of others that we can all be proud of? Do you all have that vision? You got it? You got it? You saw it? All right. So your assignment tonight when you go home is to write that down. I want you to write it down because this is your day of crossing over. You have to date that thing. Today's date, 2025. This is my vision. Because guess what? One of these days, you are going to be behind this podium. One of these days, you're going to turn around and come back to Duke Ellington. You're going to tell the story of how you got over, how you crossed over, and how you decided to come back to use your gifts, your talents, and your voice to pour into a whole nother generation of graduates. I ask you right now, as you hear the sounds, as you think about your vision, feel challenged. Feel challenged 2025. Go out there and transform every room you enter. As Toni Morrison said, if there's a book that needs to be written, you write it. If there's a painting that needs to be painted, paint it. A song that needs to be sung, sing it. Dance it, write it, film it, sculpt it into being. Create art that makes people feel less alone. Tell stories that change minds and open hearts. And everywhere you go, ask yourself, how has this place changed as a result of my presence? Because this complicated, beautiful, messy, broken, hopeful world is waiting for what only you can bring to it. So what are you going to do about it? The stage is yours. The baton has been passed. And now is your time to shine. Congratulations, class of 2025!
And now, to present our commencement speaker with a very special gift, we welcome to the stage graduating Visual Arts Department senior Jakob Tesfaye. And now, please welcome to the stage graduating Camp Department seniors Zephyr Henderson, Destin Montague, and Kyrie Wilson, to be followed by a video presentation from the Camp Department.
I am an artist. I'm kind of like my friends that use paintbrushes or canvases, but not really.
Okay, it's up there.
You see, I am an artist. And not really on no A boogie type, but I mean, maybe.
Okay, it's up there.
Let me put it
100%.
this way, I am a witch.
What?
But I don't mess with pills or potions.
Oh.
My words create incantations. You might be hearing one right now.
Ooh.
I'm a witch in the same way I'm an artist, because I can catch your voice in my throat and make you feel things you have never felt before.
I am an artist. I can snap a flick, take any pic of any lyricist. You see, I could never miss. I took your favorite pic on Pinterest. I can capture life while you're still living it. My flicks look like they're heaven sent, cause the flash will have you glowing like a empress. You see, I'm different. There are benefits to cinematic,
arts,
media, and production. You can't dismiss, because they helped me find my voice, and it's been hidden since a kid. I use my voice to speak my mind. My words have power, and the feeling is divine since the age of 5.
5?
Man, I've been doing this since I was 5.
Dang.
Man, I was a natural at writing rhymes. Every line, every rhyme, every time means something. Camp has shown me that I can be something. I am an artist.
I am an artist.
Okay.
You see, I'm what people both hate and love.
What's that?
Black, creative, expression.
Oh, okay.
But no shade, but you see, I don't really mean like no Lil Uzi Vert. You see, I dissect what life neglects when you have little pride and no self-worth. I am the ink of children's tears. When they think life's being a jerk, I am the space between the hug for people notice you're hurt. I am a canvas.
Okay.
Painting the pictures of other people's pain and struggles. I am the pupil that dilates when you are scared of your lover. You see, I am the lens that captures the feelings that all y'all feel that other people just can't seem to visualize. You see, that picture of y'all canon events in life, we feel them right. Our words help y'all feel that it's all right. You see, our words are here for you to hear. And when you feel unheard, y'all turn open ear. You see, our words help all of y'all face y'all fears. Man, what us three do, it's crystal clear. You see, we are
poets,
filmmakers,
photographers,
producers,
editors,
writers.
We are the storytellers.
We are the artists. We are Cam.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, ready? And action.
We're coming live from the Cinematic Arts and Media Production class of 2025.
Yes, that's right. We're graduating.
It's so hard to believe that we're finally graduating after all that's happened these last 4 years, huh?
I know, it's so crazy. Well, let's go to our analyst to see our class assessments.
Thanks, Layla. It's Kanaya coming to you today live with Ty the Frauder.
Our seniors this year have had a real upward trend in energy. Well, until September. Since then, we've had a real bad case of senior slump.
But I wouldn't say that stopped us. I mean, we produced a dozen films, we've made our own magazine, and we even were featured in our first photography exhibit in the gallery.
And despite losing a third of our class in the last 4 years.
I wouldn't say we lost them, more like they just...
Back to you, Layla.
Thanks for that, guys. Now let's go over to our production team that's filming today's show. How's that coming along, guys?
Hi, audience. Our production team is hard at work. Definitely not underappreciated and overlooked.
So true. Anyways, looking good, guys.
Well, let's go over to our chattier friends for the weather.
Thanks, Layla. I'm Maddie, here with my best friends Sharon and John. John, what do you think? Clear weather for graduation?
Could be cloudy, could be sunny, but you know, the temperature in that building is always boiling or freezing regardless.
And it would have been nice if we actually ever had access to the thermostat. Or windows in any of those camp classrooms. But don't worry, our sunny attitudes make up for our frigid environment. Back to you, Michelle.
And now for some pop culture moments with Zephyr and Kennedy. What's up, guys?
Well, as some of our longtime fans will remember, this spring was a smash hit for the senior class of 2025 and a wildly successful senior showcase.
So many great memories. It really reminds us of the amazing friendships we built here. Right, guys?
So true.
Well, looks like we're running out of time for today's show. So let's go over to some of our other friends for final remarks.
You're late.
Yo, sorry we're late. I had practice.
Hey! You're a grown man. It's our senior year, about to graduate. You're still doing that. Hey, everybody out there. We just want to say thank y'all so much for supporting us these past 4 years.
I mean, from teachers, parents, classmates.
Matt, say your line.
What line?
Well, look, you know we gotta say it, right?
I mean, there's no way we don't, right?
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Everybody got that one thing.
Oh, back to us?
Right, well, that's all for today's show. Make sure you tune in next time.
There is no next time.
Oh, right.
Guys, get into places. It's time.
It sure is about that time. Please welcome back to the podium to present and accept the class of 2025, Dr. Patrick Ashley and Principal Sandy Logan.
By the power vested in me, by the Mayor of the District of Columbia, Muriel Bowser, and by the Chancellor of the District of Columbia Public Schools, Dr. Louis Farabee, I hereby certify 131 members of the class of 2025 have completed the requirements for graduation from Duke Ellington School of the Arts.
And on behalf of Mayor Bowser and Chancellor Farabee, I enthusiastically accept the class of 2025 from the Duke Ellington School of the Arts.
Honored guests, the class of 2025, Duke Ellington School of the Arts. Woo! It's time.
Is waiting for what only you can bring to it. So what are you going to do about it? The stage is yours. The baton has been passed. And now is your time to shine. Congratulations, class of 2025!
And now, to present our commencement speaker with a very special gift, we welcome to the stage graduating Visual Arts Department senior, Jakob Tessier. And now, please welcome to the stage graduating camp department seniors, Zephyr Henderson, Destin Montague, and Kyrie Wilson, to be followed by a video presentation from the camp department.
This is
you feel things you have never felt before.
I am an artist. I can snap a flick, take any pic of any lyricist. You see, I could never miss. I took your favorite pic on Pinterest. I can capture life while you're still living it. My flips look like they're heaven sent. Cause the flash, I have you glowing like an infrared. You see, I'm different. There are benefits to
Cinematic,
art, media,
and production.
Jam. You can't dismiss. Because they helped me find my voice and it's been hidden since a kid. I use my voice to speak my mind. My words have power and the feeling is divine since the age of 5. 5? Man, it doesn't expire. Man, I was a natural at writing rhymes. Every line, every rhyme, every time means something. Kent has shown me that I can be something. I am an artist.
Black, creative, expression. Oh, okay. But no shade, but you see, I don't really mean like no little Uzi Vert. You see, I dissect what life neglects when you have little pride and no self-worth. I am the ink. Children's tears, when they think life being a jerk, I am the space between the hugs before people notice you're hurt. I am the canvas, painting the pictures of other people's pain and struggles. I am the pupil that dilates when you are scared of your lover. You see, I am the lens that captures the feelings that all y'all feel. The other people just can't seem to visualize. You see, that picture of y'all can in events in life. We feel the right. Our words help y'all feel that it's all right. You see, our words are head. Well, you the head. And when you feel unheard, y'all turn open ear. You see, our words help all of y'all face y'all fears. And that's pretty good. It's crystal clear. You see, we are
Poets,
filming, photographers,
producers,
editors, writers.
we are the storytellers.
We are the artists. We are Jam.
Are you guys ready? Yeah. All right, ready? And action.
We're coming live from the Cinematic Arts and Media Production class of 2025. Yes, that's right. We're graduating. So hard to believe that we're finally graduating after all that time. That was last grade. I know, it's so crazy. Well, let's go to our A-list to see our class assessments. Thanks, Layla. It's Kanaya coming to you today live on Fire.
Our senior years have been a real upward trend in energy. Well, until September. Since then, we've had a real bad case of senior slump.
But I wouldn't say that stopped us. I mean, we produced a dozen films, we've made our own magazine, and we even were featured in our first photography exhibit in the gallery.
Despite losing a third of our class in the last 4 years.
I wouldn't say we lost them, more like they just...
Back to you, Layla.
Thanks for that, guys. Now let's go over to our production team that's filming today's show. How's that going along, guys?
Hi, audience. Our production team is hard at work. Definitely not underappreciated and overlooked.
So true. Anyways, looking good, guys. Let's go over to our chattier friends for the weather.
Thanks, Layla. I'm Maddie, here with my best friends, Sharon and John. John, what do you think? Clear weather for graduation?
class of 2025, Dr. Patrick Ashley and Principal Sandy Logan.
By the power vested in me by the Mayor of the District of Columbia, Muriel Bowser, and by the Chancellor of the District of Columbia Public Schools, Dr. Bruce Fairby, I hereby certify 131 members of the class of 2025.
And on behalf of Mayor Bowser and Chancellor Fairby, I enthusiastically accept the class of 2025 from the Duke Ellington School of the Arts.
The class of 2025, Duke Ellington School of the Arts.
How many people up there? One or two? Thank you. I think they're going in a week this year. So TDP should be it's camp, dance. No, that dance.
We start off with our Cinematic Arts and Media Production Department. Matt Abaspakic. John Adams. Ella Jean Anderson Grant. Ty Linnell Brown. I just want to make sure we get our photo op, so nobody asks me afterwards. Next up we have Danny Buchanan. Michelle Dunkley. Zephyr Henderson. Jacob Hodges. Layla Johnson. Juan Carlos Miranda Fuentes. Reese Mitchell. John Monaco. Destin Montague. Sharon Patrick. Jessica B. Lingenfelter Rome. Winifred Spector. Kanaya Swine.
Efrata Tola. Madeline Waldman. And Kyrie Wilson. One more time for your Cinematic Arts and Media Production Department. TDP, let's get some A-Train.
All right, now for our dance department. Nora Beth Conley. Maya Lene Dukes. Layla Charmaine Jackson. Salome Amada Johnson Harris. Journey Maxfield. Jayla Destiny Morgan. Zarin Amina Mohammed. Clark Alexandra Oglesby. Genesis Jamia Ogunsiakin. Gemini Monet Riddick. Justice Mackenzie Tate. And Essence Nicole Let's give it up again for the dance department. All right, now for the instrumental. For 2025 valedictorian, Yadus Yohannes. Dima
finish up our instrumental music department, we welcome our museum studies department. First up, we have Quasi Adai. Dannon Allen. Amelia Robin Brodnack. Amaya Butler. Cal DeLuz. Malaya Foster. Taylor Marie Freeman. Athena Fragoso. Ryan Matthews. Alexander Mendez Santana. Locke Randall. Denise Rivas. Joanna Shore Gomez. Oluchi Noel Ugorji. London Chloe Wright. That was your museum studies department.
Heat it up now. Let them clear the table.
Now for the technical design and production. Charity Burton. Kennedy Dior Featherstone.
Next up, we have our theater department. We begin with Isaiah Alston Gambrell. Drew Elizabeth Buchanan. Aaron Curtis. Ana del Carmen Esparza Quevedo. Zanaya Elizabeth Fabuyi. Aja Monet Ford. Sarah Brook Halle. Hannah Huff. Ambria Jenkins. Emmett Justice. Makai Cassell Lee. Emily Martinez Perez. Robin Catherine McNeil. Amira Miller Muro. Kennedy Neal. Annette Sarah Alexandra Pizan. Christian Samuel Sellers. Julian Selman. Divine Armani Underwood. Mary Jane Vergara Sanchez. Davion Watkins. And Alice Elizabeth Wodak.
now for the Visual Arts Department. Taylor Banks. Alexander Burkhoff. Kaya Bryant. Prince Elijah Douglas. Gigi Garcia Trejo. Ana Gonzalez Galvin. Olivia Harvey.
At this time, please stand up, class of 2025. You're almost there. Please take your tassel from right to left. You are officially graduates of Duke Ellington School of the Arts. Please help welcome to the stage alumni from the dance department, Miss Smith.
Please welcome to the stage members of the faculty and staff of Duke Ellington School of the Arts, who are also alumni.
This is what it means to be ready, instant, in season and out of season. We're going to do a call back. Y'all ready? Let me go first and then y'all, you got it? I hereby firmly pledge unbroken allegiance to my alma mater in appreciation for opportunities for artistic and academic development afforded me as a student at the nation's premier art school, Duke Ellington School of the Arts. I vow to promote the Ellington School as a world-class institution and to support the school's artistic and academic mission and the advancement of artistic excellence, creativity and innovation, and to be an active member of the Alumni Association wherever I may be in the world. I pledge to be a productive citizen in our global society while maintaining a strong and healthy bond with my alma mater to assist in its growth and development and to give generously of my finances to the extent that I'm able to do so. I shall stand on my honesty of purpose, belief in the work of Ellington School and the Alumni Association, and be guided by the Ellington Creed. Here we go. Commitment, responsibility, excellence, empathy, and dignity. I am an Ellington graduate.
Please be seated. And welcome back Principal Sandy Logan.
Just the end. This concludes our class of 2025 graduation of the Duke Ellington School of the Arts. We ask at this time to remain seated for our technical design and production sound out video. And then the class, we ask for all guests to please stay in your seat until our graduates are dismissed. Got it? All right. Roll it.
Hi, I'm Charity Burton, the stage manager, class of 2025, and I'm off headset.
Hi, I'm Zaya Mosey, class of 2025 from stage management, and I'm off headset.
Hey, my name is Tiz. I'm a stage manager 25, and I'm off headset.
Hi, my name is Kennedy. I'm an audio designer, and I'm off headset.
Hi, my name is Caleb. I'm in lighting, and I'm in class of 2025, and I'm off headset.
Hi, my name is Anaya Davis. I'm a sound designer, class of 2025, and I'm off headset.
So it's Kevin Taylor here, and I'm in audio, and off headset.
Hi guys, I'm Mariah, I'm in lighting, and I'm off headset. Peace out.
My name is Kayla Hall. I'm in scenic design, and I'm going off headset.
Hey, I'm Mariana Sonia McDermott, costume design 25, and I'm off headset.
I'm Marley Whittier, lighting design, class of 2025, and I'm off headset.
Hi, I'm Sadia. I'm a stage manager 2025, and Sadia off headset.
Hi, I'm Paris Wright, class 2025, stage management, and I'm off headset.
At this time, our graduates will now recess out of the theater It is currently raining, so we will allow folks to gather in the gallery and the cafeteria area briefly to reconvene. Oh, I just realized I'm holding this fan up. Okay. Hey, how are we feeling? Last year I did this in an hour and 45 minutes, so we're going to reflect on that. But we're going to recess. You could gather with your families in the gallery and the cafeteria. Graduates, be ready. Oh, wait for your cue.